Welcome to bj-car detailing. Today we're going to be decontaminating and cleaning this wheel here with 6 simple steps.
Right, so the chemicals for this job, it's going to be a wheel cleaner, pre-wash, shampoo, fallout remover, a tire and glue remover, clay lube, and we've got wheel armour and tyre shine. Shampoo, you could use a wheel specific shampoo, but normal shampoo for body would work. So we're going to use the pre-wash and the wheel cleaner to wash the wheels, and then after we're going to go over with wash mitt and a shampoo. Then we're going to decontaminate with fallout remover, tire and glue remover, and then we're going to go over with clay bar, clay lube, and then we're going to finishing touches, wheel armour and the tyre shine. Right, first step is to rinse the wheel. So you want to make sure you get from the sides as well, so you make sure you cover all the wheel and not just from the front of the face, and make sure you get the barrel as well. You want to make sure you get as much dirt as you can from the arches. We've got some grass over here, and I try to remove as much of that as possible. Right, next step is some wheel cleaner on the alloy, on the face of the alloy. Add the generous amount. Now after you add some wheel cleaner, add some pre-wash on the tyre, on the barrel, and on the wheel arches. Add a generous amount. And then you want to leave this to dwell about 5 minutes, unless you're in a really hot day. It is for us today, which we'll leave it for about only a minute.
Right, now that you've applied your wheel cleaner to the alloy and your pre-wash to the wall of the tyre and the arches, you want to let this sit for about 1 minute if it's a hot day like it is today, or 5 minutes if not, and then you want to rinse it straight after.
Right, we're going to detail the wheel now. I'm going to use the wash mitt first, get the tyre. Then we're going to get as much as possible of the face, get into all the tight gaps. After you finish the face of the wheel, then you can get behind the spokes with the wash mitt. Okay, then with a detailing brush, you can get into the bits that you couldn't get with your wash mitt, like the lug nuts and some bits on the spokes, like getting in the corners of the spokes with it. Right, then with the wheel woolly, you can get in the barrel. You can use a bigger one. But in my case, I'm using a small one because the bigger one won't fit.
Right, next we're going to rinse the wheel. Right, step 4 is decontamination. So I've got some Aora fallout remover by bj-car-detailing here, which I'm going to spray onto that alloy here. After we've done that, we're going to apply some GTR by bj-car-detailing, which is some tire and glue remover. Then we're going to use the clay bar to get the remaining contamination off. Right, so now you want to let this dwell on the wheel for about 5 minutes if it's a normal day, but because today is quite hot, it's hotter and sunnier, we're going to leave it for 1 minute to dwell. So you'll know that when it's done dwelling on the wheel, when it starts turning purple like this, that's just the iron reacting with the fallout remover as it comes off the wheel. So that's a good sign, so don't worry if you see that. Right, so now that we let it dwell for about 1 minute and it's all turned purple, we're going to rinse it off. Right, so here I've got some GTR, glue and tire remover, and a cloth. This is basically just to get as much contaminant, so tar and glue, off the wheel. This prevents you from scratching the wheel when you pick it up with the clay bar and drag it along the wheel. Also, you may have tiny little black dots on your alloys. That will probably be tar. Yeah, so now I want to just wipe down the alloys to get the contaminants that's pulled off really. Alright, now we're going to rinse off all the GTR. Pro tip to get it out of the lug nuts, use a really low pressure like this. High pressure, you will not be able to get it out. Right, okay. So we've got some clay bar, they can heat up so it's more malleable. Then we've got some clay lube, and we're going to spray this on the face of the alloy. And then we're going to clay bar, and then inside wheel. Rinse it off. Right, so now we're on to step 5, which is drying the alloy. So we're going to dry this to make sure, get rid of all the things like this from the clay lube. Make sure it don't dry, because just rinse it down and it dries, you get nasty marks like that. So we're going to just dry them to the wheel. Okay, so after all of that, all of the steps, finally get to our final step, which is the finishing touches. So what we've got is some wheel armour from bj-car-care. Then we've got a cloth to wipe it all in on the alloys. Got some tyre shine from triple wax. And we've got a cloth to wipe that in as well. So what we're going to first start off with is some wheel armour. We're going to spray a moderator around. Face, then get this cloth, the bigger cloth, and wipe it all in. Make sure you get it all in evenly. Make sure the chemical don't dry it on the alloy, because that won't be good. You get watermarks and they'll be very difficult to get it off. Okay, now we've got all of the alloy wiped. We'll get some tyre shine. Now with this, you want to be careful to not get as little as possible onto the alloy. Add a generous amount. Just go around in a circle. And get rid of any of the tyre shine you've got onto that alloy with a dry side, of course. And that's it. Right, you made it to the end of this video. Hopefully you learned how to decontaminate and clean your wheels like a professional. We're going to show you some afters. We repeated the process on all 4 wheels, so we'll show you what they look like now. And hopefully you can get your car's wheels looking similar or the same.